Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Stowgee. This is the Minecraft Xbox One edition. That's what I was talking about. I'm gonna be doing this Minecraft world. I want to show everyone what I've done and sort of just the detail and background of it, especially since it's 4 years old. The level I made. Uh, I'll set it offline. Go ahead and load it in now. Um, Yeah, obviously I haven't played it non-stop and just been doing whatever here and there, but actually that's exactly what I was doing is stuff here and there, not just constantly. Obviously there's other games out there I'm playing. But here it is. There's the map. Uh that's the first thing I'd like to show is the fact that you can see this moat that goes around the entire map if you can see it. You can even see the distinct straight 90-degree angle there of the ice and water where they meet. It basically is showing you the old map and how small it actually was at that time when the game came out. I thought it was a big biome, big world. But with what we have now, it's a lot bigger. So especially with the Infinite World and the PC version, but I'm not terribly familiar with the computer version. Just haven't really played it. I mean, I have it, but just haven't played it enough. None of my friends have it, so yeah. Right there is the Mario 64 castle that I remade, or that I did in the image of. Uh, right there is a courtyard that we'll be going to in this video. It's got random pixel art in it, and I actually that entire area I did before creative mode. So I didn't have the luxury of flying around and being able to just, be in whatever position I wanted to. I did have duplication glitches, which I'm sure everyone has with, you know, resource. So I did have unlimited resource, but I didn't have the luxury of, flying around and not being able to die. I died. I died a lot, actually. Um, But this is the spawn point. The only reason I made the spawn point way up in the sky, which is 249, the Y is 249, um, is because I wanted people to see the handsome Squidward I made. Because I made it in the sky for some reason. I don't remember why, but I did. Um, we'll go ahead and take the ride. I have it set up for. Oh, I already have a card on me. Oh, and here's a bunch of names of people that I've played with, friends that I've played and that have helped throughout making this world, and just the bits and pieces of it. Go ahead and set that there. And then you're supposed to hit this button, and boom, fly down, and we're gonna fly through Squidward's face. And this will be taking us. I basically have a railroad that goes around the entire map, the original map that is, and just sort of goes by certain landmarks that I have, certain places that I focused on making whatever it may be, like this Ice King here from Adventure Time. And then my Mario 64 castle over there. That took forever, but it was, I don't know, I enjoyed it. I actually had to fix the top there after the one update came out because the height level was only like 125 at the time. So like it was crushed in a little. It was weird looking, but it looks better. I'm not entirely a fan of how it looks on the outside. I just sort of winged it. But the inside's a lot better. But we'll get to that probably in another video. But this was the original spawn point that the seed originally had intended. I haven't been to this place in a minute, so. But there's a map. We'll go ahead and push forward. As you can see, I like Adventure Time. And obviously, there's Pokemon over there. There's Kirby. You got another one over there. You can barely see him though. But this track takes you to sort of a central hub of quite a few railroads. This castle was before everything you've seen so far was before creative mode. Or no, I take that back. Sorry, I was distracted by my buddy inviting me to a party. No, everything you've seen so far was during creative mode, except this castle here and the railroads. This was the first castle I made when I first got the game, and this was actually all water. I just made land. I had this idea where I didn't want anyone to come near me, so I just tried to make like a moat and everything. Like all this land was not here, and yeah, I don't know. I'm weird. But go ahead and put this here because we're going to go this way. I had little signs, to direct people where they want to go. There's Small Castle this way. There's Nintendo Land, which you'll get the hint of why it's called Nintendo Land. There's another map. I have the maps scattered throughout the world so you can see where you are. Adventure time. I got Blastoids over there hanging out. You probably noticed it's nighttime and the moon hasn't moved. I have it set that way because the lighting, I think, is better for seeing the pixel art. Daytime, it doesn't look as cool, so that's what I did. There's another map showing where we are. If you can see, we're right where I'm aiming. We were there, but now we are there, and we're heading there. So we'll go this way. Nintendo Land. You got DK hanging out. And at this point, right here, this big courtyard that we're about to go in and everything here, this is actually before creative mode. I think I said that before when I was pointing it out on the map. But you can do a lot when you sort of don't have a life. I just got into this fascination. I saw people posting, pictures and videos of like them doing single pictures of, pixel art pictures of just certain characters, Nintendo, Sega, whatever brand you would see. It was there, and I was fascinated. I wanted to make this is sort of the idea I had in my head. I mean, it came out different, but like this is what I had. I wanted just this big gallery of, pictures and like a courtyard. A lot of Nintendo themed characters. You got Mega Man, Yoshi, the Triforce here. You got Sonic over here representing Sega. The beloved Contra guys. I love Contra. Tails, Yoshi Egg, Star. And you saw down here there was the Mario Bros. And you had Link, original NES Link. The Koopa, and then I believe that's Kirby. Yep, it's Kirby. I'm not wearing my glasses because there's a weird glare when I'm wearing them, so I don't look like some weird villain. That's why I'm not wearing them, because that's what the camera looked like. Got Pac-Man here. And these two are actually from a game called Bubble Bobble. Everyone that has played my world had no idea who they were, but that is Bubble Bobble. Something I played when I was like 6. Fun game though. Original NES Mario Castle. It's actually a giant maze, and I want to go through it, or maybe have a video of someone else going through it because it's more fun. Because I obviously have it memorized. I know the maze, so it's not really fun to see someone that knows it do it. But this is a little house. This is actually a house I used to live in my parents' house. Just sort of remade it because I made it Minecraft standard, I should say, not remade it. Um, just something to do, just sort of like a central hub. I can show you real quick. I'm not gonna have a side by side comparison because I'm not showing you my inside of my parents' house. Just ain't happening. But you can see it in Minecraft standard. This was my room. But before creative mode, I had this, and this was my secret way of, hanging on to all of my resource so no one would steal it. Because, I let anyone join. Friends of friends. I never kicked anyone. I always thought it was fun for them to find us and try to kill them and whatever. I didn't care. But this room here is obviously not a room that exists in my parents' actual house. But I would crouch. I would come in here, and I would crouch. So they couldn't see me through the wall. And this was my central hub for resource, whatever I needed. I had just had all this stuff, so no one would take it, no one would mess with it. Because back then, you didn't have creative mode, you had duplication glitches like no other. There's always a new duplication glitch. There's actually one right now that's probably the easiest that I've ever seen, which involves naming the items through the anvil. But yeah, so there's that. We'll definitely get into more of this world, but I'm only going to make this video so long because, one, I want to make multiple videos of this, and two, my editing skills probably don't exceed more than a week now. So it's probably going to take me a minute just to make this mediocrely okay to watch. But, I didn't make it. Underneath us is a whole nother video to get into. Bunch of stuff down there. And, I don't know. We'll get to it at some point. But if you enjoyed the video, I appreciate it. If you like, share, subscribe, whatever. You could dislike, you could comment, whatever you like. I just appreciate it regardless. Thanks for watching, and thanks for pushing me to do this, Swanky Box.